Are you an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? I've got your July 2023 monthly reading coming up here in just a second. I'm back on the monthly zodiac readings. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Take what fits, throw out the rest. If it does not resonate, please don't force it into your world. And all of your energetic currency helps me to attune. These are not extended. You're getting your own readings here on YouTube. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. And if you are brand new to my channel, I appreciate your curiosity. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It costs nothing, and that is a way for us to connect energetically. I have other platforms as well. Check my link tree on all that information on how to get a hold of me. And we are going to get started here in just a second. Let's do an overall energetic check for July 2023 and see what comes up. See if it wants to talk about money, love. What is going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of July 2023, approaching Cancer season. Okay. Got the Devil card coming in. Devil card could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is obsession, addictions, temptations, cheating. So we have an energy here overall of somebody just kind of maybe fighting some addictions. Could be dealing with an obsession. Addictions are anything from drugs, alcohol, pornography, gambling. Anything done in excess that takes away your attention from what you should be doing is basically an addiction. If you get a dopamine hit and it's not healthy. Let's see here. Is that it? Nine of Cups reversed. Something here caused a lot of despair with the Nine of Cups and it flipped over. So that's about being emotionally fulfilled, right? So something here has lost its luster. You're just in it for the sake of being in it. Okay. We have a Tower card that's come out, right? So there's an energy of you kind of losing everything. Everything's been lost, right? And this is a completely emotional, upsetting thing because here we have this obsession, this cheater energy, this temptation. Something here has caused you to move into a Tower moment for that past energy. Okay, let's get some current energy. What's going on currently for the month of July? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords coming in. This is about a very clear thinking energy, right? Somebody's being very logical, using their head over their heart. Once more, King of Swords. Aha, Seven of Pentacles right in the middle. So somebody might be patiently planning, right, based on this information that they have received. Making a clear decision here to patiently plan something. What are you planning? The King of Pentacles reversed. That is somebody who is very ungrounded, right? That is somebody who's not very grounded at all. You might be trying to make a decision based on pretty much centering around an addiction, I think. And it's not really a way to kind of plan your energy. You might be addicted to something here that's kind of pulling your resources away from you as well. But it's caused a Tower moment no matter what. What's in the near future? What's in the near future? What's towards the end of the month there in July? All right. Okay, we got a Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have two queens on the board with a king that's in reverse. We have a Six of Wands, and then we have a World card. Okay. When two queens, especially the Queen of Wands, are on the board, this is somebody was a temptress, right? So that ushered in this major life-changing energy of somebody being very tempted, very, probably seduced, maybe into doing something that was heartbreaking here, right? It totally crushed your world and brought your world to come crashing down around you. So a decision was made, right? Decisions, clear, conscious decisions to kind of make these plans to go ahead and detach from this King of Pentacles energy. And it has to do with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is something that we're going to be successful and victorious over because we're moving into the World card energy about learning a lesson and applying it, closing out successfully old cycles. So yeah, closing out successfully old cycles. Death card at the bottom. There is the Eight of Wands and the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, okay? Divine pair on the board. Overthinking it a little bit here with the Eight of Swords about some sort of a new beginning. Somebody's trying to come in about some plans to try and get back and work together, right? Somebody's trying to work together, but you're torn here, torn between a couple of different decisions. We got this player energy that brought in the competition, that brought in all the struggle and all the strife, made a choice and a decision here regarding the Lovers card, regarding the commitment, and then we have moved into this breakup energy because of information found out regarding some sort of impulsivity to do with this Two of Cups union, right? Somebody was following their wand, right, to go ahead and plan to hold on to things. Yeah. Based on a lot of options, a lot of choices here. Seven of Cups, which caused heartbreak, and somebody got defensive. Okay, so Three of Swords to the Seven of Wands. This energy here is a lot to do with somebody just kind of making a lot of bad choices, right? This could be you, this could be your person, but this has to do with an outside interference being brought in to bring in a tower moment. Let me look at an outcome to capsulate this, because it just seems to be a focus here of kind of holding on to options and choices, right? Somebody is leaving a lot of options and choices present in what is attempting to be a divine pairing, but it's not being very successful because this Queen of Swords is no nonsense. They don't tolerate anything. That is somebody who does not tolerate anything as far as outside influence, if anyone's going to come in and bring any kind of shenanigans. This one here is a Temptress, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands are, they're attractive, they're sexy, they're, confident, they're outgoing, they're just kind of putting themselves all out there, while the Queen of Swords is yielding herself in a very intelligent, clear thinking, logical sense, right? So very, very opposite. Very opposite. Neither of one, though, is emotional, right? Neither one is emotional. They're both passionate. We have all the emotion in the outcome. All the emotion came out when the King and Queen of Cups are sitting over here together with this Eight of Wands and Eight of Swords bookending. Okay, so that's a lot of communication regarding this pair, which is putting you in an energy of feeling like trapped in fear. You're just thinking, you're thinking, overthinking to the point of, what is this offer? What are these plans being brought forth to try and to come together, to collaborate together? What is the big plan here, right? I've got a choice now to make, which I'm really in my head about. Two of Swords. I'm really in my head about this because there's been this energy, right, of feeling like this information that was brought forward caused someone to feel left out, someone to feel like they don't belong, right? So there's this energy of being pushed away but wanted. So, oh my goodness, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I just picked this up for clarification for the advice, and it is just like there's a lot of overthinking energy. Look, here's an apology, and here's the Empress, and here's something from the past, right? Past energy coming up for this Empress energy. Okay, so let us go ahead and get in here real quick. Let me see if I touched on everything. We've got Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. I just touch on these. Again, take what fits. Taurus energy is out here as well. That's it. Okay, I want to get some advice. As my set is falling apart. Look, the lake. I'm at the lake. I know I'm a little dressed up for the lake, but I dressed up for you all. Okay. Apologize, that was pretty bright. There, that's better. set, falling apart. Okay, universe, please give me, what is an outcome for this? What is going to happen based on this energy? What's an outcome on this energy for the month of July for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Yeah, outcome, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hierophant. The Hierophant has come out. The Hierophant is sitting right here, bold as day, with the Lovers right there. That's a big commitment and a choice. Right, so that's a big commitment, but that's also about taking these lessons and applying them and being able to utilize them. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Is you feeling very defensive. You're very defensive over any kind of commitment that you get yourself into. Very, very protective. We've got the Four of Swords, and you're going to contemplate and think about it really, really clearly, right? So if anyone's coming back around, you're going to really kind of think about things, talk things through, be real clear, make sure everyone is on the same page. Because, yeah, there's not a lot of cups on the board except for the King and Queen of Cups. What flipped? As I'm pulling all the cups now, we've got Four of Cups. So there's a lot of regret and remorse about this energy, about needing to kind of go into this introspection energy about what was said, about the argument and the defensiveness over the commitment. Thank you. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in the upright this time, right? There's a lot of regret over this not working out because that was supposed to be a wish fulfillment. This was supposed to be a wish fulfillment for you, to have this be a grand union, right? But we had this energy up here of it just kind of being this shattered dreams because of this Devil card energy. To have this come out immediately, there's addictions, there's temptations, there's cheating, there's obsessions, there's, lying, there's deception, it's just, it's a horrible way. It's a horrible way to be in any kind of commitment. And especially if you're in that as well, it's a big disappointment to have, somebody maybe, if it's cheating, or somebody's like misbehaving, it brings in this energy of somebody feeling like they have low self-esteem. And so it kind of ushers in this outside kind of influence of feeling like, everybody's in this feeling of regret. I need some introspection. I need to look within. I'm feeling, very protective over what I expect out of my commitments. I'm feeling very guarded and protected, right? So moving into the energy of being regretful, it's being very, very regretful over this dream realization, right? This energy of having things kind of having a real light shown on things. Yeah, Six of Cups. So something from the past is definitely sitting and weighing heavily on your mind here regarding this regret over this Nine of Cups energy. This happiness, this fulfillment is supposed to be so abundant and positive and fulfilling, and something from the past here has a lot of regret. I was just talking about how there are no cups on the board, and here come all the cups and the outcome. This is kind of the results of the energy. Okay, that's it. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Interestingly, we have Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, two very independent individuals, right? The nine, oh wow, I was just fixing to say this is the pre-Empress energy. And then there's an Empress right underneath. There's the Queen of Cups here. And the stress and the anxiety of it all. Because it feels like, to me, like someone here is really stressed out and worried over the victory and success of this situation. Somebody's super worried and stressed out over any kind of victory, any kind of pride or, good news coming from this because of, look at this. We've got pre-empresses, we've got empresses, we've got queens of cups. Look at all these energies being brought in. It feels like, especially when I have the two queens up here with the competition, it just feels like somebody here is always going to feel like they're in an energy of being in competition. They're always going to be in an energy of being in competition with outside influences, of trying to, it's stressful. It's stressful and worrisome on how are we going to be victorious and successful? How is this going to be? How can this happen? I'm going to lose sleep trying to make this work, because I've got queens, I've got empresses, I've got pre-empresses, right? I've got different levels and different tiers of all these other individuals and energies that are being brought in. There are no sex and gender. I just want to, as a side note, this is energy only, of divine feminine energy, but there's a lot of divine feminine energy. When you're in your divine feminine energy, you're offering yourself. And it's about being receptive to what's being offered to you, right? So being receptive about receiving it in. And when you're in your divine masculine, you're going out and you're giving it out, right? You're providing, you're giving. It's science. It's biology. There's the word. Thank you. It's biology, right? Men give, women receive. That's science. It's kind of that way, but that's how the divine masculine and divine feminine works. So there's a lot of energy around you or your person that is open to receiving a lot of attention, right? A lot of attention. This is an attention seeker, and it stresses you out. This is like, I'm going to lose sleep. I don't know. I know Aries to be very, very loyal. I also am a big advocate of that. So if you feel like you're being threatened, it's worrisome, right? Here we've got the Hermit reverse, the Hanged Man, the Temperance, Two of Swords. This is such a mental complex, right? Do I go it alone? Do I stick around and see if my sacrifices are paid off? Is this going to be a harmonious relationship? Am I going to have balance and peace and tranquility? Peace above all else. Peace is like peace of mind, right? Peace of heart, peace of mind. And that's important. Privacy, protection, peace. These are very, very important when it comes to relationships and dealing in your world, right? Yeah, Six of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Equality, fairness, and balance. Equal. It's the only way to have this be so positive. It's the only way to have this be a good soulmate union, right? Okay. Let's look and see. I'm going to pull the hidden truth. I want to pull the hidden truth because I'm kind of curious about this Devil card energy. I'm curious about the Devil. I'm curious about the Tower. And those are between the Nine of Cups reverse. So it's like shattered dreams, right? These shattered dreams caused everything to come crashing down. And everything is in this energy now of being in this decision-making mode, trying to plan and regroup and come back and figure things out because of that freaking energy right there. That freaking Devil. The freaking Devil. Okay. Let's see. What is some hidden truth in the matter? And again, take what fits, throw out the rest. It's just a cute oracle deck. I like how accurate it's been, actually. Tell me, universe, what's some hidden truth behind this situation? Haha, I know that I crossed the line with you. I know. Where is it? Get that light on there. There it is. I know that I crossed the line with you. I should say so. There is a Tower moment amidst, right? I remember every detail of that day. I have to do this angle, otherwise it's blinding. I remember every detail of that day. So if you guys had a big falling out, they may be going back over and over and over again on all that information. Somebody might be really focused on the good times, and that's what's keeping them hanging on. But there's an energy here of somebody remembering every single detail of a certain day. Okay, that's what the Hidden Truth Oracle is saying here. It's so funny that I know I crossed the line with you. Oh, okay. I love you. I love you has come out. So I do get a sense of remorse and regret here. My life is not as together as it seems. Boy, ain't that the truth. We all kind of portray that anyway, right? A good chunk and the majority of us. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So somebody may have leaned on you heavily during a time of despair, or you leaned on them very heavily. You were going through a lot and they were very supportive at the time. They may have, portrayed like they could absolutely assist you, but they were in no position to do so. And it may have pushed them back into these addictive energies, but excuses. I don't react when people mention you. Okay. I don't react when people mention you. There you go. So someone here is trying to put on airs that it doesn't affect them very much, but they're aware. They're aware of what has happened here, and they do love you. But it seems as if it's kind of understood that that's, it kind of is what it is, if you will, right? We've got, I want to be more than friends at the bottom of the deck. So if somebody comes back around and you offer friendship, they will probably do everything in their power to pursue more. You were the best thing in my life. And then I know I messed everything up. I know I messed everything up. Yes, that's the Tower card. Okie dokie. How are we doing time? 21. I want to see from your future higher self. Let's look from your future higher self real quick. I'm going to pull, I'll pull a wisdom. One wisdom. One wisdom. It says not for you. And imagine at the bottom of the deck, but it says, all right, not for you. There you go. Not for you. Okay. Not for you. That's about universe kind of protecting you from something that is not supposed to be happening. So this card here says, do not give up because something did not work out right away. And the other one says, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. So if you are losing yourself in work, trying to distract yourself, don't forget to do self-care. Don't forget to nurture yourself, get plenty of rest, eat well, meditate, get out into nature, get you some sunshine, go ground yourself. Do that self-care stuff, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, and you'll get burnout pretty quick, especially when fighting emotional turmoil. You have to really, oh my gosh, you have to really make sure that you're being sure to take care of yourself, get hydrated correctly, because you're mentally somewhere else. You know what I mean? Wow. Interesting. Rejection is for your protection. And then we have, all right, not for you up here. Okay. Interesting. It says you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. These are from your future higher self. And then it says you're going to master your material reality in the future. That's cool. Very good. Good for you. And then see the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. And that's about finding those lessons in everything and being able to apply them, transmute that power. There's all kinds of things that you can take from what you think is a bad situation and actually use it to empower yourself. And that's a part of your healing journey. So don't give up because something didn't work out right away. So if there's not this energy of something being instantly in your favor, if you still feel like it's something that you want, just maybe try a different route, right? There's a lesson there that you need to kind of figure out. Your material reality is going to be mastered in the future. So I do feel like even if you are, focusing on work and kind of diving in and just really kind of distracting yourself, then it probably will pay off in spades and dividends, right? Let's see, what else? And then the rejection is for your protection. That's going to lead me into going back to the wisdom card. So not for you. Fascinating. Fascinating. Because, you know, we all wonder, and we all, you know, you put so much effort in and you put so much work in, and then you know, maybe sometimes it's a monetary investment, maybe sometimes it's a time investment, but you've invested, and you've invested, you know, conversations and spilling of your past, and you've gotten to know one another, and it feels like, this should work, right? Well, I've got two cards out here saying rejections for your protection and not for you. So not for you. Um, hmm. So I'm going to read the relationship one because this feels very relationship-y. And I'll also read the protection one just in case. So some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation, or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it's not possible to make it be. Okay? Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Okay? And then the protection message real quick is don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. Okay? The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Okay? Trust. There was a few cards in here. I had pulled them out just for a reading the other day. It was acceptance, and I swear to you, it was surrender and acceptance or something like that. They had come out together. They're not going to give them to me. That is so funny that those are in there. Radical acceptance. That's the way to peace. That's the way to your peace over a situation of having to understand that your decision is what needed to happen at the time. Okay. All right, my beautiful collective, I feel like that was your reading for the month of July. I'm going to try and get these out before July happens, so you'll have this to reflect back on and need in case it comes up again. I hope this helped and resonated. Thank you so much for tuning in and playing along. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That like button costs nothing. That little notification bell will let you know every single time I post a video, so you're able to tune in and check it out. I thank y'all so much for all of your interaction across all pages. Check the description box for information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. Also, all the decks that I use are there as well. You can go to any one of your favorite search browsers, type those in, take a closer look. They're available for purchase as well. I am wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I hope you'll have a beautiful month of July. See y'all back in August for the next Zodiac.